Still, that cartoon was pretty funny, right?
American democracy. It may seem funny,
But it's no joke.
Learn how you can help make American democracy stronger. Log on to www.representativedemocracy.org.
Okay, let's roll. Hey, you hear that? There's a truck back there. Hey, whoa, stop!
Your car is talking. Are you listening? Find out more about new safety technologies at mycardoeswhat.org.
Good evening and Happy New Year. Welcome to Elk Grove, Illinois, where we have Grenadiers women's basketball. The Grens are hosting the Mustangs of Rolling Meadows here tonight. I'm Chris Randall, and I'm joined by John Walls. John, how did the Grens upset this 15-4 school?
I think 15 teams prior to this have asked that same question, Chris. You're going to see an unbelievable squad tonight. Rolling Meadows always has a deep, deep program, especially on the women's side. They got the height, and I know Elk Grove's got the injury bug going, but there'll be some fun shots, fun things for Elk Grove to do. I know coaches want to see their best out of their players. We got a couple kids up from JV, so who knows?
Yeah.
See some playing time.
Absolutely. We definitely will see the Maggie Maher show tonight as well. Meadows has scored 900 points total this year, so it will be a tall task for the Grenadiers here tonight, but that's what makes basketball fun. Upsets happen, and they're bound to happen as well, so we'll see if we get one here tonight as the 4-14 Grenadiers host the 15-4 Rolling Meadows. Sit back and enjoy this contest between the Grens and the Mustangs. Starters for both squads. You can go ahead and let them know who's starting.
Furierito, number 5 for Elk Grove. You got Maggie Maher, probably the best on the court for Elk Grove this season. Really great player, 13. Ariana Trausch, 15, and Ella Duckman, number 20. And one of my favorites to watch is Sefik, which is number 23. I really enjoy her game. She's, you can tell she just wants to be out there and have some fun, yet she sets some pretty mean picks, some nice rebounds. And for the Mustangs, what do we have here? Kira McMahon, she'll be number 1, 5'7". Elizabeth Andriano, she's a guard, number 12. Emily Romance, 21, she's 5'11". Olivia Zielinski, 5'11", number 22. And Dahlia Granberry, number 33, 6'4", sophomore.
Yeah.
Fun to watch, I'm hopeful.
Yeah. So, she will definitely be the favorite here to win this tip. A pretty heavy favorite if you were to say that.
Yeah.
She's going off against Ella Duckman for the tip.
I think Ella Duckman's just going to head straight back to defense.
The Grens are in their all whites and Rolling Meadows in their road blacks. Coach Lynn Furs for Elk Grove and head coach Ryan Kokorski for Rolling Meadows as we are underway here in Elk Grove. As I said, Elk Grove 4-14, but they are 2-2 in conference, so not a bad conference record. As the first shot is missed by Granberry and recovered by Ariana Trausch.
23, 20, and 15 for Elk Grove boxed out, and that's why they got the rebound. If they do that, they can stay in this thing.
Trausch faces up, kicks out. Maher has it at the top of the key. Wants Duckman to back cut and said she'll take it out. Looked inside the Sefik. Double team comes from Rolling Meadows.
Yeah, I think when Maggie gets down inside, towards that free throw line, you're going to see the double team on the ball.
Ball goes out of play. Will be Elk Grove ball underneath. So as I said, Rolling Meadows scored 900 points so far this year. They've only allowed 592. Elk Grove scored 568 points and have allowed 794 points.
Yeah, Elk Grove just doesn't have the height again this year.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. But more than that, talking to Coach Linfors and more, they've had the injury bug all year. They got 4 players out tonight.
Ariana Trausch gets Elk Grove and the first bucket of the game. 2-0 early here in the first quarter.
2-0 Elk Grove lead here.
So from one of the tape that I saw on Rolling Meadows, they have a lot of players that can shoot the three, starting off with number 1, Kiera McMahon, as she launches. No good. Defensive board by Sefik. And right on cue is...
A lot of ball movement for Rolling Meadows. A lot of screens. They're just going to wait, use their height, and somebody should get open eventually. But Elk Grove's done a great job. Their 2 possessions. Defensive.
To Duckman. Handoff. Ferrito dribbles right. Kicks that back out to Trausch.
Trausch should have had that.
Yeah.
At least put it up.
Handoff Duckman. Duckman got a little more speed on her. Kick out Maher for 3. No good. Fight for the board. Falls to McMahon, and she'll bring it up for the Mustangs. Looked inside, deflected away, recovered by the Mustangs.
I love it. Elk Grove's defense is fantastic right now.
Another one. 3-point shot. Zielinski knocks it down. Olivia Zielinski.
Suffolk for Elk Grove is giving up at least 10 inches, if not 12 inches, but yet she's boxing out, and Dahlia Granberry's not getting close to any rebounds.
Zielinski, the 5'11 senior for Rolling Meadows, knocked down their first bucket. Duckman dribbles in, draws the foul. That's our first one of this evening. And it's going to go on, I believe, Zielinski of Meadows.
So we've done a couple games for Elk Grove Women's, and each time it's been consistent. It's been 3 quarters of high energy and some scoring, and then our quarters, and then 1 quarter, just nothing quite happens.
Maher airballs it off the inbound play. Defensive rebound by Emily Romanchi. Another 3 here for Zielinski. Knocked down, nothing but net for the senior. So she can shoot the 3-ball. Got to get a hand in her face.
She must have taken 20 of those in pregame.
And knocked down quite a few of them. She did.
Ooh,
5'11 senior.
Maggie thought she traveled.
Taken away. McMahon kicks out. Zielinski looking for her 3rd straight bucket. Gets it. Perfect 3-for-3 start for Olivia Zielinski. She's got all 8 points. 8-2. Handoff for Frito. Frito gets it to Troush. Troush dribbling in right. Double team comes. Pulls up a shot. Blocked. Troush own rebound. Layup missed. And now it's going to be recovered by Angelino.
It's a good offensive set for Elk Grove.
Yep. Andrino kick out sideline here. McMahon inside now. First touch for Granberry. Granberry layup missed. Fight for the board. It's going to be Rolling Meadows ball.
That was close. Nobody can tell.
Have you said though? Suffolk has been. She's definitely 5 inches shorter here, but playing more physical than Granberry, and that's what detoured the shot.
Yeah, every time I've seen her play minutes, I've enjoyed watching her play. She wants to be out there. She's trying absolutely to do whatever the coaches want her to do.
Zielinski airballs this 3-point attempt. Kept in, out of play is Romanchina.
Coach Linfors was starting to give Suffolk a little direction. She turned around and said, I got it, Coach. Take it easy.
Maher takes her time bringing it up here for the Grens.
Yeah, you don't want to get in a track meet with Rolling Meadows.
Good backdoor by Frito. Dumps off towards Suffolk. Missed the layup. And Adriano, defensive board, brings it up. Looking inside towards Zielinski. Instead kicks it out. Now it goes in. Tipped away. Frito gets it. Rolls to Troush. Ariana Troush. Layup. Nice, good. That is Emily Frito with the bucket.
Awesome.
Defense turns into offense there for the Grenadiers.
Double team that.
And Zielinski, little dump off, 10 points for her right now. It is the Elk Grove Grenadiers against Olivia Zielinski.
Yeah, Zielinski's got a nose for the rim. She knows where to go to get open. She is a senior, 5'11".
Frito picks up her dribble, gets it, tries it to Duckman, does. Troush, 3-point jumper. Off. It's going to be a 2, is what this near side ref says. Either way, it banks off in for Ariana Troush.
Elk Grove's all smiles, and that's what you need. You got to have a positive attitude, you know?
Yep. 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, and they're only down by 4. Zielinski kicks it out. Adriano inside. Granberry layup miss. She looks not like herself. She is only a sophomore, so a lot of growing up to do still.
Yeah, well, they're not doubling her with the ball, so maybe Coach Linfors knows something we don't. Like, it's not a point of emphasis to double her.
Suffolk wide open. Rolling Meadows in a 2-3 zone. Troush dribbles in, and it is going to be a kick ball, I believe is what they're calling it. It's going to be Elk Grove underneath.
And they haven't doubled Zielinski yet, and that might be just the flip side of why not, because I think Zielinski shows the athletic ability where she's going to find that open person. So, we might not see many double teams tonight.
As Granberry checks out, they do have another 6'4" player on their team. She did not check back in. And see who checked in for
Sherry Miles comes in for Elk Grove.
And Anna Cast, number 4 for Rolling Meadows. Shot block. Zielinski's going to get her first foul. And Ella Duckman's going to go to the free throw line for 2 to get this in to possibly a 2-point game. Ella Duckman, the senior for this Grenadier squad.
Maggie caught an elbow, I think, right into the gut.
rolls in off the iron and glass for Duckman.
Shooters roll.
10-7. Alec Duckman the last couple games has been playing very well defensively for this Grenadier squad. Couple steals, couple blocks.
She's a good player.
Second one, Duckman rims out. Offensive rebound by Troush. They could tie it or get it to a 1-point lead. Inside, turned over. Looked for Samantha Cherry.
I'd like to see her bring that back up and run a set of offense, but that's okay.
Kick out. It's with Cast. Cast finds Adriano. Adriano now to Zielinski. Zielinski dribbles left, kicked out to McMahon.
Boy.
3-point shot over Troush, nothing but net.
Yeah, Elk Grove's
Kiara McMahon.
Elk Grove's closing out real quickly, and I'm really happy to see that they're into this game. That's a great shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going in no matter what.
5'7" senior for the Meadows. Kiara McMahon is Maher dribbles right, layup. Good on the floater. 13-9. Pick up Anna Cass looking to pull. Stez dribbles off. Deflected away. Cass gets the deflected pass. Fight
Travel.
for it. And it
travel.
rolls out. McMahon looking to shoot the three. She bobbles it. Miles guards.
Good defense.
Duckman on Zielinski. Three for Anna Cass. No good. Fight for the rebound. Troush comes down with it.
Elk Grove's out hustling Rolling Meadows right now.
Yeah. We definitely have seen here in the first 6.5 minutes is that Rolling Meadows loves the three ball, and that's how teams go to die sometimes is not hitting their threes. Duckman to the rim, no good. Going to go back for 2 more free throws, though, Ella Duckman.
Late whistle. Rolling Meadows player and coach, maybe not too happy about it, but the Elk Grove faithful will take it.
Second foul for Emily Romanchi.
It's a really great play between Duckman and Maher. Maher gets the ball, a little ball fake, and with a no-look pass because she knows Duckman's going to roll right to the rim.
Duckman hits the first.
And she's digging deep towards the rim looking for that foul.
Yeah. She is 2 for 3 so far on free throws.
Rolling Meadows has 4 fouls in this quarter. Elk Grove has 0.
We were talking before about that one rule. They are 1 free throw as Duckman misses on the front iron. Zielinski defensive board. Rolling Meadows is 1 foul away from just letting Elk Grove shoot 2 free throws. McMahon in shot, no good. Duckman defensive board finds Maher.
Duckman's having a game tonight defensively.
Maher picks up her dribble. Double team looking to come. Someone's got to go to the ball. Troush does. And we have a 30-second timeout. Good call there by Lynn Force.
Yeah, great timeout. And as soon as Maggie picked up the ball, she knew it was something she shouldn't have been doing, right? You're too close to the half-court line. That's all right. So, hey, minute left in the first quarter, and we're down 3, 13-10 Rolling Meadows.
Yep, 1 minute left.
You know, Rolling Meadows will be a state team, state qualifier team, no question. I can't remember when they haven't been. They had a little stretch a few years ago that they weren't.
And to be honest, too, this could absolutely be a 10-5 ball game if you take away Zielinski's 8 points.
Absolutely.
Or you limit her to 4, and it's 10-9, you got the lead.
100%.
So,
she's the real deal, Zielinski.
So, as we said, there are 2 players out for Elk Grove. Danica Little, who's been a good 3-point shooter for Elk Grove, and Katie Wirtz, who's like Ella Duckman and Ariana Troush, boxing people out, getting the dirty work with the boards, diving on the floor. So they did bring up 2 JVs. We don't know their first names, but Eugene and Broad. We'll see if they enter here. But
Samantha Cherry's in. She was on the IR for a couple weeks, I believe.
Troush layup, everything but the finish. Offensive board that goes right back to Troush.
Oh, if that pass is in.
And we got a personal foul. It's going to be Abby Ramel, her first.
So Duckman gets the ball, and she throws it to Cherry in the corner, and it's just a little off, right? If that's a bounce pass, I'm telling you, she gets it in rhythm, and she can shoot the 3. The bounce pass is gone in high school basketball. And it's such an easy pass to put it to your teammate's chest instead of their feet, their knees.
So the 5th personal foul on the Meadows puts Elk Grove into the 2 free throws for the last 47 seconds. Josh misses the first one.
Yeah, we're going to need to make these because these are just too easy. We've missed too many already.
Senior Ariana Troush knocks down, goes 1 for 2. So we are 3 for 6 at the free throw line so far. 2 for 4 for Duckman and 1 for 2 for Troush.
I don't think Rolling Meadows thought that Elk Grove would be this good defensively.
Zielinski, offensive rebound, is going to miss. She's going to go to the free throw line. 3-point jump shot by Kiara McMahon goes.
I don't think she even knew she was fouled, but she clearly was fouled.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a little ticky-tack, but it's still a foul.
First foul for Elk Grove. And Meadows has some substitutions as Zielinski misses the first one.
I don't think the coaches and the referees don't converse about a 5-0 foul in a quarter. Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to remind them that it's like egregiously unfair at this point.
Zielinski 0 for 2. Maher grabs the defensive board. 33 seconds left. Kicks up. Cherry. 2-point jump shot. No good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to go to Meadows. And it's with Adriano. Adriano gets it up the court quick. Duckman inside with. It's now with Ingemundson. Ingemundson dumps off to Zielinski. Going to be deflected out. 14 seconds remain.
So Troush did come and help on Zielinski, but she helped from the far side, which means she was going to meet her as she's facing the basket. So that was a great play. Caused for the turnover, or well, not a turnover, from out of bounds.
Granberry checks in as Zielinski exits. Ingemundson for 3. No good. Fight for the board. Granberry gets it. Misses her offensive shot.
Back.
And it is with Sefik. Maher, 5 seconds on the clock. Maggie Maher pulls up Maggie for 3. Air balls,
right.
and that's going to be the end of the quarter. 13-11, though. This is not a bad spot for the Elk Grove squad.
I would have taken this all day. Excuse me.
So, Granberry, 6'4", sophomore, hasn't really done much for the Mustangs. The real key has been Olivia Zielinski. And for Elk Grove, it's been a lot of everyone. 2 points there, 2 points here. So, see how they continue to go as they got a 2-point deficit going into the second quarter.
I was watching a Wheeling basketball game between, I think it was like Alsop versus Neuqua Valley, right? And in warm-ups, I would have told you that Alsop would beat them by 23 points. No questions asked. It was a done deal.
Yeah.
Neuqua Valley had like 7 players in double figures. And Alsop had 2 players that had 25 each. It just doesn't work, you know.
Yeah.
That's why a nice balanced effort like Elk Grove here, that's what will keep you in the game.
Mm-hmm. And Maggie Maher only has 2 points, so
Yeah.
Duckman, the leading scorer.
I feel a little badly that she missed her first 2 threes, and I don't think either one hit the rim, but she can't give up on that. She's got to understand, like, I'm it tonight, you know. She's going to have some help, quite frankly. Duckman's playing great defensively, but
Troush got a bucket.
yeah, right, but she's going to have to keep pushing through. They're going to go in. It's just the sooner the better for her.
Troush got to keep shooting. Maher's definitely got to keep shooting. Second quarter about to begin. 8 minutes on the clock. 13-11. Fouls reset as well. Timeouts left. Elk Grove has 4, and Rolling Meadows did not use one as we're underway here. Maher dribbles in, kicks out. Cherry for 3. Short. Defensive rebound by Cass. Cass pushing the pace. Finds Adriano. Adriano trying to get around Cherry. Dump off Granberry. No
Nice block.
good. And they're going to call a personal foul. The far side ref will.
This is some high-level defense Elk Grove's playing. A lot of switches, a lot of double teams. This is pretty cool to watch.
Dahlia Granberry, 2 free throws on the foul from Ella Duckman. First one, line shot, falls in through the net, 14-11.
If that's the case, I step Granberry out about 3 feet because it looks like she's got a really good shot. Just underneath the rim is kind of getting her a little frustrated tonight.
Sophomore from Rolling Meadows goes 1 for 2. Sefik, defensive rebound. Duckman has it. Maher wants it.
Got to pass this.
And it's going to be a blocking foul on Adriano. Elk Grove gets bailed out on the foul.
Yeah, you can't. I thought it was 1,000 times. You can't dribble out of this stuff. You got to 2 dribbles, pass, 2 dribbles, pass, and you should be inside your own offensive zone.
Maher now no pressure until after half court. Now Meadows will. Uses the screen from Duckman. Dump off. Duckman right back to Maher. Keeping it on the right side. Floater, Maggie Maher. No good. Anna Cass. Defensive rebound finds Adriano. Adriano dribbles left. Kick out. Ingmundson
nice
pump fake. Floater for her. Falls through. 16-11. Julia Ingmundsson.
That's a really nice play.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Maher finds Cherry. Cherry.
Somebody's got to hit a three here.
Skip pass. Suffolk. Maher now.
Good ball movement.
Picks up her dribble. Hand off to Duckman now. Duckman dribbles right. Picks up. Shoots the three. Ella Duckman air balls.
That might have been
Dahlia Granberry
blocked,
defensive
possibly.
board. Romanchi has it. Finds Igmundsson. Kick out. Granberry now. He said pull her out. And now it's going to go inside.
Good help defense.
Blocked by Duckman. Oh.
That's right. That's great defense.
Yeah.
Good double team. Good help.
Romanchi did not like it at all. Duckman, though, gets the block. 16-11 remains.
Troush back in.
Yep. Cherry exits. And we have a quick.
They were trying to substitute. They got in a little too early.
Zelensky
you're
looking
gonna have to
check
wait on
back
that
in.
one.
Yep. Outgrove caught a break, too, as it went into Granberry. Now Cass dribbles in, floater rims around and falls through. Anna Cass for first bucket of her night.
We got to get through this trap, settle down, and then get a bucket.
Duckman, deflected
Just
pass,
go.
Maher.
Go.
Maher gets
There
it,
you
dumps
go.
it off. Suffolk all the way to the other side. Frito dump off to Troush. Troush has her shot blocked. It's going to be a jump ball. Granberry.
It's the right call.
Yeah.
That is the right call. It looked like and heard like and sounded like something legitimate foul, but it was all ball. Boy, she went in there with three people.
Yeah. No fear for Ariana
5'11" and above.
Emily Ferrito checks out, and Zerelia Miles checks in for Elk Grove.
Miles plays some great defense. She's got super speed side to side.
And she can shoot the three ball a little bit, too. Inside to Zielinski. Zielinski covered by three. Grens fight for it. Another jump ball. Troush and Ingmundsson. This one's going to be Grenadiers' possession, 18-11.
Elk Grove's not backing down anything, and I'm telling you, a couple of these players on Rolling Meadows is getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, Elk Grove is showing no fear right now. And that's what you have to come into when you're 4-14 and 15-4.
There you go.
Miles gets it across, finds Troush. Troush, pump fake, skip out, deflected pass. Maher able to keep it. Maher
We're
gets
in no
it up
hurry
to
here.
Duckman.
No hurry.
Duckman dribbles
Get an open
right,
shot.
finds Miles. Miles pump fake, and she's going to travel after her first step. Adriano bring it up for the Meadows. Uses the screen from Granberry. Looked for the roll. It does, and it's going to be deflected out. And it's going to be Elk Grove ball. Another possession here without any points for the Meadows.
Yeah, Rolling Meadows is struggling a little bit, honestly. I think they're frustrated. They're going to keep with this full court press. Elk Grove, basically, they've broken it each time, but it's been close.
Yeah,
each time,
it has
so.
been a little suspect.
If I'm Rolling Meadows coach, I'm not going to give up on it yet.
Maher has it. Duckman cuts towards the middle. Miles gets it. Miles has some dribbling room. Kicks it all the way up to
Nice
Suffolk.
break.
Suffolk, Troush, the trees inside. Now it's back out. Maher, Duckman, Elk Grove going to run their offense.
3 shots. 3 open looks at a 3 there.
Maher wanted it. Gives it up to Troush. Ariana Troush finds Duckman. Duckman dribbles left. Kick out. Wanted to Maher. It's going to be a turnover. Adriano dribbles it up. Dump off to McMahon. McMahon layup. Good.
I want to see that shot again because I don't know that she was even looking at the rim when it went in, but it counts.
Miles gives it up to Troush.
Nice ball fake. She could have taken that shot.
Now it's with Duckman. Skip past Maher. Maher for 3. Just short off the front iron.
I'd like to see her
And
follow that
Elizabeth
shot.
Adriano defensive
She would
board.
have had an easy rebound.
Kiara McMahon drains her 3, and it is a now 10-0 run here to start the second quarter for the Mustangs. Suffolk finds Troush. Troush trying to dribble around Granberry, gives it up to Maher. Maher shoots another 3 short. Defensive board.
I think you're going to see a timeout here if Rolling Meadows scores another one.
Ramanchi gives it up. Adriano gives it back up to McMahon at the top of the key, just off the mark. Suffolk defensive board. Maher skip pass up to Troush. Troush faces the rim, keeps her dribble. Now spin move. Ooh, good bucket. Suffolk gets it. Going to be a defensive foul. Suffolk going to the line for 2. Good little move there by Ariana Troush.
Yeah. They're all playing well.
Yeah.
I mean, they really are. Maggie looks a little gassed. Tugging on the back of her legs, get some breath. But they're all playing well. Their defense has been outstanding today. I look up at 23 points, but, I mean, you're up against some
First one
serious
for
height
Suffolk,
disadvantage.
Yeah, a team that scored 900 points through 19 games, and they're at 23, 15 minutes into the game.
And like you said, Elk Grove's got 2 wins in conference so far, I believe, right?
Suffolk goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She's going to check out here, and Cherry is going to come in. Suffolk does the exit. 23-13. It ends the scoring drought for the Mustangs. It was at 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Adriano's going to take her time bringing it up for Meadows.
Got to keep this at 10 or below.
Zielinski, little pump fake, good on the layup.
She's
Olivia
strong,
Zielinski.
athletic. She's got quick hands, quick feet. There is not anything to dislike about her game.
Cherry, jump shot, good. Samantha Cherry puts it back to a 10-point deficit for the Grens.
I think the more Cherries rush, the better shooter she is.
Yeah. Adriano finds Zielinski. Zielinski wanted the 3, kept it on her side. Now it's with McMahon. McMahon pulls. No good. Cherry defensive board. Gives it up to Maher. Maher dribbling up the court. He goes right. Floater. Maggie Maher falls through. This is a fantastic part of her game, is dribbling right and then just floating it over. She's hit 2 of those tonight. Adriano uses the screen from Zielinski. Inside now.
Elk Grove's fighting through these screens, too.
Layup missed. Cherry will have it deflected out. It's going to be Elk Grove basketball.
Scott, I should have dove for that. Now we might have some camera issues. Let it get too far in.
25-17. We have a quick timeout. 2.5 minutes left to go in the half. What are your initial thoughts here so far?
I mean, Elk Grove beat them. Let's take away the scoreboard. They beat them defensively and energy in the first quarter. They're meeting them this quarter. It's just Zielinski. It's just impossible to stop.
She's got 12 points on the night.
12 out of 25, like you said, you know.
Tiara McMahon has 8 as well, so that's 20 of their 25 points to 2 players.
I mean, if you were to talk to Coach Warren Linfors, say, hey, you're down 8 with 2 to play in the half, I'm going to think they're saying, hey,
it's a win.
We're okay with that.
Yeah.
We got some energy tonight. We're doing well.
You keep winning the hustle plays, keep going after every rebound. It's going to be good things to happen for the squad. I mean, we've said it multiple times from being here and seeing this team play is they never give up. No matter what the score is, they're hustling. So.
And we talked about Maher, you know, having a little struggle over the first 2 or 3 threes. I think she's abandoned it, and she's gotten into that little floater, which is right in her wheelhouse. I mean, it works well.
It's such a fantastic shot. Not just Maher's shot, but around the game of basketball. It's such a great way to get to the rim without getting to the rim.
And make some space for yourself, right? Rolling Meadows coming out. Yeah, they're going to stay with that full press or full court press.
Yeah,
I don't blame them.
The trees, you can say, are out, though, as Zielinski and Granberry are on the bench right now. So they're going to be playing more to the Elk Grove height. Maher gets it.
Never want to go backwards.
Duckman has
breaking that press.
They do break it. Duckman dribbles left. Kick out. Miles pump fake, shoots it. Miles off the back iron. Defensive board by Cass.
That's a great look, though.
Samantha Cherry, turnover. Samantha Cherry to the rim. Misses the wide open bunny. And we got a foul.
Going to get called on this one. It was basically like a right tackle, right guard, just a one-arm swoosh. That's all right. Oh, they call it on Rolling Meadows. No, that had to be a foul.
Cherry's going to want that one back because it was just her in the rim left. And throws it off almost over the backboard.
Sometimes you get that far open, you're just assuming you're going to get some contact. And when you don't, you're surprised. I mean, it's amazing what'll go through your head in the last 2 seconds of the layup.
3-point jump shot, no good. Fight for the board. Goes to Ing Moonson, and she finishes it.
Edmondson's just got a nose for the rim.
Yeah,
she's got a really nice game. Very aggressive.
Picks up her dribble, gives it up to Maher. They're staying on the right side of that floor. Maher's got to get it across. Skipped up to Cherry. They do. Samantha Cherry pulls for three. Way off the mark.
Oh, look at hustle play.
Troush trying to keep it in, unable to do so.
Yeah, that looked pretty good from here, but we're about 155 feet away.
27-17, a minute and a half left to go here in the first half. Adriano's going to take her time bringing this one up the court. Finds McMahon. Dribbles left, gives it up to Cass. Skip past Adriano, loses it out of play.
Rolling Meadows is getting nothing easy there, working for all 27 of these points.
Yeah, and
I mean, even the layups, Chris, they've been second chance points.
And when they do get a bucket on the first shot opportunity, it's an open three, or not even an open three per se, as Troush shoots their three for the Grens. No good, out of play. It's a contested three or a contested layup per se as well.
Elk Grove, when they're wide open, they're still rushing their shots and they're missing them. When they're contested, it's like, I don't know, it just comes out a little more natural for them.
Olivia Zielinski checks back in, and Abby Ramel exits. Cherry gets it out to Miles. Duckman intercepts the pass. Same team. Duckman now gives it to Miles. Miles dribbles right. Looking for somewhere to go, pulls it back out. Duckman has it. Duckman, under a minute to play, gives it up to Maher. Maggie Maher calling him play.
What's tough for Duckman is her game is to get down low, and it's just really hard against a team like Rolling Meadows. It's not going to be there, but I still think you should try it. Catch a foul, get to the line.
Yeah, Troush all the way to the rim, no good. Wanted the foul. Zielinski says no. Cass gets it from Adriano. Layup, no good. Duckman defensive board. Great work by Cherry, yeah.
It's a reach.
Maher gives it to Miles. Miles, pull up jump shot, just short. Troush fights for it. It goes to Cass. 20 seconds left to play. Anna Cass pulls it back out, slows down the pace, looking for the last shot is Rolling Meadows. Gives it up McMahon. McMahon now with Zielinski. Zielinski's going to shoot it off the mark. Cass going to be boxed out. And they're going to say it hit the top wire. It's going to be Elk Grove ball here, 9 seconds left.
Boy, I'm glad you saw that because I had no idea what that call was. I was like, why is there a whistle? The ball is still in the air. 9.9. You're going to have to turn and burn on this.
And Rolling Meadows does show pressure here, full court.
Yeah, this is even more than what they've shown in the past.
Gives it up, Troush, and it's going to be Zielinski fouling Troush.
Yep.
So a second does come off there.
I don't know if Coach will be happy about that foul with 8.8 seconds and, 100 feet to go.
Yeah, plus.
You don't need to do that.
They are going to put Duckman to inbound back underneath.
Run to the ball.
Finds, skip past Zielinski, tried to get it over the head. Zielinski skip out to Cass. Cass, 4 seconds. McMahon to beat the clock. Short. Cherry defensive board.
That's a good half by Elk Grove, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And they're giving up a ton of height. I know it sounds like a lot, but they really are only down 10. If you look at what these Rolling Meadow Mustangs score per game, I'd take this.
Absolutely. Teams just got to keep shooting, and more good things will come. 27-17 is our score here. So we enter halftime. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. He's John Walls. I'm Chris Randall. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back. Second half action getting ready to go underway. The Grenadiers find themselves down by 10. But if you would have told us at the start of this game, 10 would be a win for this Grenadier squad. 27-17. John, first half thoughts?
Well, I'm going down the list of Elk Grove's lineup. Samantha Cherry is playing unbelievable. Fiorito's playing very well. Miles is coming off the bench. Maher's playing great. Troush, Duckman. Seffick's played great. This is, I hate to do it, but these are one of those good games that you're going to build on because this Rolling Meadows team is by far going to be a state qualifier. I can't imagine they wouldn't be.
Yep. He's John Walls. I'm Chris Randall. We thank you for joining us for this second half. It is with Zielinski. Zielinski pump fakes, dribbles left, kicks out to McMahon. McMahon finds Granberry.
Zielinski comes in this half with 12 of the 27 points for Rolling Meadows.
And now it's with Adriano. Adriano finds Ingmunson. She knocks it down. Or actually, that's Romanchi. Emily Romanchi, the senior, knocks down the three. 30-17.
Let's see if Elk Grove has the same energy that they had the first half because they were legit on defense and they were getting their shots, some open looks on offense.
And Rolling Meadows has hit a couple threes here and there as well. So the three ball has been a part of their game and a part of their night so far. Ferrito has it, gives it up to Maher. Maher looked inside, finds Troush.
Troush was just dribbling right into the three defenders, which I'm not sure was what she wanted.
Maher kicks out to Duckman. Duckman keeping it on this right side of the floor. Maher pulls for three, no good.
Telling you, Chris, she had too much time. That's been a theme with Elk Grove. When they have too much time, that shot just gets a little off.
McMahon brings it up. Finds Adriano, gives it up to Zielinski. Zielinski inside to Granberry. Seffick guards, does a good job. Alters the shot, defensive board, Ferrito. Ferrito pushing the pace and draws the foul. Elizabeth Adriano with the reach. 30-17.
Adriano had to do that. It would have been an easy layup.
Yeah, Ferrito was just nonstop bowl towards the rim.
And that's what we like to see from Elk Grove in the first half. There was no give.
Maher has it. Inside now to Duckman. Duckman looks inside, finds Ferrito. Ferrito for a shot. Air ball, Troush, offensive board.
Straight up.
Gives the cut to Duckman. Her shot's blocked by Romanchi. Good defensive work by the Meadows. Romanchi takes it coast to coast. Offensive foul. Emily Ferrito draws it.
That tells me a team is into it, right?
Yeah.
When you think you're down or whatever, nobody's taking offensive fouls. You just kind of want the clock to run through. Elk Grove is totally into this game. We just need a couple buckets. It's so hard to get the ball down low, though. I mean, they forced us out just either outside or inside the three-point line with their height.
Yeah, and they are a very tall team as Maher gets around, tries to go. Her shot's altered and blocked by Adriano, and Romanchi gives it up. Kick up towards Zielinski inside, looking towards Granberry, gives it up. Granberry turnaround jump shot, no good. Duckman defensive board.
If I'm Granberry's coach, I'm going to have her spend hours and hours just using the backboard.
Maher missed the fast break layup.
He's going to call a foul there.
And we'll see who this is on. I think it should be on Granberry.
I believe it's on 21.
As Romanchi is going towards the bench.
Because that's going to be her fourth. Yeah,
and here comes a sub. It won't be for her, though. Here comes a second sub. So Anna Cast comes in. And now she goes out as well as Julia Ingmunson checks in.
Yeah, that was just an overly aggressive foul that didn't need to be, especially when you got three. I like the energy level, but at some point you got to be smart about it, right?
Duckman to inbound.
Ooh,
gives it up to Maher. Maher kicks out to Troush. Troush dribbles right, gets to the rim. Floater, good. Ariana Troush gets the Grens on the board here for the second half.
That's the best looking basket I've seen Elk Grove take all day.
Ariana Troush seems to have been getting to the rim on whatever she wants.
Duckman's got Zielinski in a tizzy down there. She's playing some really good defense, and Zielinski's getting a little bit frustrated.
It's now with Ingmunson. Ingmunson dribbles right, gives it up to Cass. Cass looking inside, now dribbles left. Dump off to Zielinski. Zielinski, little
And a foul.
Yep, and one. Zielinski's going to the line.
That's a next level bucket right there.
Yeah, put a little English on the ball as well.
Yeah, that's a college move right there. Really nice move by Zielinski. Here comes Miles for Suffolk.
Yep. Zarilia Miles. Suffolk, though, has played very well this evening, especially doing kind of stepping up in the Katie Wirtz role.
Yep.
Zielinski misses the free throw. Miles, defensive board, gives it up. Maher collects.
Give it up again.
Gives it up to Frito. Frito, dump off to Troush. And it's going to be Elk Grove ball. Anna Cass doesn't like it. She thought it was off.
I like
Meadows.
everything about that play. It just kind of got together a little bit too slow.
Yeah, it was a little bit slower moving.
But everybody knew where everybody was going to be.
Miles to inbound.
Oh, no movement here.
Duckman, what a play. Anna Cass caught sleeping. 32-20.
Cass wasn't happy with the call, and she was very frustrated, and I would think, but I think that kind of affected her defense.
Zielinski gets the easy bucket. She's got 16 of the 34 points.
Let your coach do the complaining. It doesn't do you any good to complain eye to eye to a referee.
Yeah.
You're
the one that's going to get the worst end of the stick.
Right. Your coach has got your back on that.
Maher gives it up to Miles. Maher gives it right back, or Miles right back to Maher. Uses a screen, Maher. Trying too much dribbling here for Maggie.
Packing the inside. They're just forcing Elk Grove to take an outside shot.
Inside Troush. Troush trying to make a move. Spin around jump shot, no good. Cass comes up, defensive board. Pushing the pace to Anna Cass. Dump off to Zielinski. Fight for it. Duckman steal.
Give it up. Give it up.
2-on-2 here. Duckman to the rim. Shot blocked by Ingmundsson. Troush goes right back up for it. Miss layup. Fight for the board. Jump ball. Troush and Ingmundsson fight for it. And it's going to remain.
Is really stingy with the basketball.
Yeah.
Like, it's a street fight.
It's going to remain Elk Grove basketball after the jump ball. Miles to inbound. Finds Maher. Maher. Kick out to Troush. Troush dribbles in. Jump shot. Falls all the way through.
She took one to the chin.
Yeah.
Referee didn't see it.
Cass gets the defensive board. Open three for Ingmundsson. Air ball. Kept in by Adriano. Adriano dribbles it back up towards the side. Now it's going to be another open three for Ingmundsson. No good. Maher defensive board.
Well, she's
And
not
we
shy
got
of
a
putting it
foul.
up.
34-21. 3 minutes left to go.
Cherry's going to check in for our Elk Grove. Rolling Meadows is going to do a 33. Granbury's going to come back in when we get back out of this timeout.
Yeah, quick timeout here. Not sure exactly who called it, but it will be a full timeout as both teams go to their benches. So 7 points so far in the half for Meadows and 4 for Elk Grove. So they're still hanging in. I mean, every single quarter has been down by 2 points, down by 3 points. So
I think you just said, the fouls are 4-1 in Elk Grove's favor again. Elk Grove has no look of giving up on this thing.
Yeah, and there's 3 minutes here still left to go in this quarter. One more foul, and they're shooting free throws the rest of the quarter.
I don't know who took the timeout, but whoever did, it was a smart move because both teams were back and forth.
Yeah.
There was a lot of clock running on that.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of girls tugging their shorts.
A little more
of
a little more track meet so far this quarter. And Elk Grove's still hanging in it, though. You would think that maybe that's the type of game Elk Grove wanted to play so far, is a track meet, is try to get Granbury off the court.
Yeah.
Try to get Zielinski off the court.
Well, Zielinski can move like a guard, so you're not going
absolutely.
to pass her up. But, yeah, if you can leave a couple of the taller players behind you, now you got a 4-on-3, 5-on-3.
Yeah, and like you said, though, like offensively for Elk Grove, it has to be on the outside shot because Rolling Meadows is keeping everyone in the paint and saying, beat me with the jump shot.
I think everybody's got at least 1 foot in the lane.
Yeah. 34-21, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Maher's going to dribble it up and take her time bringing it up the floor. Crossover move finds Miles.
That's what I love
Miles
about
on
Maggie.
the far side.
She got a left and a right hand. You don't even know if she's left-handed or right-handed. It's great for a point guard.
Yeah. Maher has it.
It's going backwards, though.
Trying to find somewhere to go. Does able to get around Adriano. And we have a foul?
5-second rule, I believe.
5-second call. So that rule always confuses me because if I thought you had to be in front of the offensive player, and it did seem like Maher got around Adriano before the 5 seconds.
At the last second, but she was hanging out pretty high over there. And they don't have a timeline in high school, but where the timeline would be.
Yeah. It's deflected out of play. 34-21. Still remains Rolling Meadows ball. Under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Goes in towards McMahon.
Slinsky's wide open. Nobody can see her.
Yeah. And now she gets it. Swing all the way to Adriano. McMahon has it. Wanted the deep three. She does. She takes it short. And it goes to Suffolk. Suffolk gives it up to Duckman.
Suffolk's had a really nice game tonight. This is the best I've seen her play.
Cherry gives it up to Maher. Maggie Maher calls the play, uses the screen from Duckman. Good defensive work by Adriano. Gives it up. Suffolk.
Don't be worried.
Right back out to Maher. Maher floater, no good. Fight for the board. Miles, second opportunity, good. Zerelia Miles.
Maher's expecting contact, and it did affect her shot.
Yeah. This Elk Grove team, though, you look up on the scoreboard, every single player that's in the game right now, and I would say that has checked into this ball game, has scored a point for this Grenadiers squad. Zielinski kicks out, finds the open shot, and it's an extra pass. Adriano, no good. Air ball. Suffolk defensive board.
Great play.
Kiara McMahon passed open the open shot. I don't think she's missed a 3 yet.
Yeah, spread out scoring for your team will beat a 1 or 2 one-person show all day. Elk Grove just doesn't have the height to keep in it.
Miles on the far side, dribbles in, deflected away. McMahon comes away with the steal.
Cherry's not going to let
all
this
the way
happen.
to the rim. Layup, no good.
Yeah.
Cherry defensive board, and she's fouled.
Nice.
Samantha Cherry now should go to the line here for 2 free throws.
This is without a doubt the best I've seen Elk Grove women's basketball play this year, and this is probably my at least third, if not my fourth game. Every person that touches the court is giving the best effort.
Mm-hmm. Coach Courtney Linford's definitely got their team up this evening and these past couple of days, I'm sure, leading up to this game, and saying
100%.
This team, we could put ourselves on the map if we beat this 15-4 team. Haven't lost in the conference yet. Cherry shot falls through. 10-point deficit once again for Elk Grove.
She uses that shooter backspin roll. I wish every kid ever would practice that.
Chance to make it a 3-possession game. Samantha Cherry misses off the back iron. Fight for it. Maher dribbles off her foot, and it goes back to Cherry.
Set something up.
Maher free throw jumper, no good. Suffolk offensive board. Put back, good.
Puts it back. Good for her.
Malia Suffolk
rewarded for the hard work.
Yeah. 3 offensive rebounds for Elk Grove.
Suffolk's got 4, and she's probably got at least 5 or 6 rebounds.
Yeah. Zielinski skip pass over to Cast. Cast shoots it up for 3, no good. Suffolk unable to get it. Granberry, though, misses her shot. Maher gets that defensive board.
Dribble out and pass. I mean, Cherry's wide open down here. There you go.
Now it does. Samantha Cherry. It's going to be a 2. Foot on the line. Cherry, no good. Cast defensive board. 30 seconds remain in the quarter. Adriano taking her time. Gives it up towards McMahon. McMahon looked at the rim.
Just
now
no layups here.
Zielinski.
Just, you got a box in here. No layups. If they make a 3, they make a 3, but nothing easy.
McMahon passes on another open 3. There's still 15 seconds on the clock, so they're definitely holding. McMahon being guarded by Miles.
Here's where I would foul.
Zielinski. 3-point shot. Adriano, no good. Cass flies in. 3 seconds left to go in the quarter.
The reason why I say that is because they're holding for a last shot, right? And if you foul them at like the 4 or 5 second mark, when they inbounds, it's a disaster, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're already mentally thinking it. That's why. And Elk Grove only had 1 foul there. I would have done a foul, but it worked out great.
3 seconds left. Duckman to inbound. Got to go with the length of the court. Duckman has a chance. Duckman to floater. Good-looking shot, though. Almost falls through for Ella Duckman.
It would have counted.
Elk Grove wins the quarter, 34-26.
Down by 8 and after 3.
Yep.
Tell me who on that Elk Grove in that locker room wouldn't take that.
Yeah, every single one of them.
Every
I'm
single
super
one of them.
happy where they're at. And the main point here is that quarter, Rolling Meadows did not want to shoot the open 3. They wanted to get Zielinski. They wanted to get to Granberry, and they lost the quarter. So now we'll see if they take the open 3-point shot which was somewhat successful for the Mustangs.
Yep.
But you live and die by the 3, so we'll see if
I'm going to try to cheat here and find out if there's the rating on Rolling Meadows girls basketball. They should be starting to come out with rankings pretty soon.
Yeah, so we get into early January here, as we are in early January, almost middle January.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast this goes, right?
We head into the fourth quarter. He's John Walls. I'm Chris Randall. 34-26, Rolling Meadows, possibly on upset watch here in Elk Grove.
Yeah, obviously they're 4-0 in the conference, right?
Yep.
So that's first place there. Next closest team is Prospect at 3-1, Hersey at 3-1, and then there's a bit of a fall off after that. But I'm going to keep searching here between whistles because I know they come out with this like right around after the holiday tournaments.
Ramanchi gives it in, and then it's going to be Rolling Meadows possession to start off. Maher's going to pick up full court almost. Zielinski has it. Now it's right back to Adriano. Looked inside towards Zielinski. Now it's with McMahon. Skip over towards Ramanchi. Fake 3. Gives it up. Adriano out. Good defensive work here by Miles.
If I'm Rolling Meadows coach, I like what they're doing here. He's probably asked them, hey, let's not run and gun. Let's try to like slow this thing down a little bit, make our shots, get back to a double-digit lead. But
fight for the board. Fight for the board. Ramanchi wanted the 3. Instead, it's to Zielinski. She'll take the 3. No good. Miles, defensive board.
I just don't like that shot there. Elk Grove's crawling themselves back in it. She could have dribbled down and had a layup.
Zerelia Miles misses the pull-up jump shot. Troush gets it.
Time out.
Tried to get it to Sefik. They fight for it.
I hope to gosh this is Elk Grove's ball on a jump.
And it is a jump ball. It will be Elk Grove's ball on the jump.
That's why she didn't take the timeout. Fair. I'll calm down.
Still have Elk Grove has 2 timeouts left. Rolling Meadows has all 5. 7 minutes left to play.
So there's no movement on this inbounds.
No, it is not. Miles does end up getting it. Duckman has it.
I mean, if you're not going to set a screen, you can just Miles is wide
Kick out
here.
Miles for 3. No good. Defensive board comes towards Ramanchi. Ramanchi's going to dribble it up. Troush picks her up. Now it's with McMahon. McMahon looks inside towards Zerilski. Layup, no good. She'll go to the line. 2 free throws on the way.
Yeah, she got whacked on that one. That was a pretty hard foul.
For Olivia Zielinski. Got 16 points on the night. Chance to make it to 18 and back to a 10-point lead for Rolling Meadows.
So Ramanchi's got 4 fouls.
Yep.
She's back in the game. Nobody else on the floor has anything. Well, I shouldn't say that. Number 12, Adriano's got 3 fouls for Rolling Meadows.
Zielinski knocks down the first of the 2.
Seeing Ramanchi's game, I don't think she cares that she has 4 fouls.
No.
I think she's going to be physical no matter what the case is.
Olivia Zielinski goes 2 for 2 from the stripe. 18 points for her on the night. Back to a 10-point lead for the Mustangs. Maher uses a screen from Sefik. Adriano has done a great job defending Maher, and it's going to be a travel on Troush.
Yeah, she knew it too. She was going to do a little ball fake to the right, and then saw how open it was on the left, and it just kind of threw off her timing.
Yeah. 6.5 minutes left to go. Adriano taking her time, getting it up half court. Finally does. That was close to the 10 seconds. Zielinski has it in the corner, gives it up.
Comparatively speaking, Rolling Meadows has got a short lineup out there.
Ramanchi misses the pass, and it's going to go to Maher with the steal. Maher wanted the 3, instead gives it up to Duckman. Ella Duckman dribbles right, gives it up to Miles. Miles, top of the key. No movement here for this Grenadiers offense. Finds Sefik. Sefik now to Maher. Duckman's backing in Ramel, and it's going to be a 3-second violation. And another turnover by this Grenadiers squad.
I don't think I've seen that called in so many years. And this year, I bet you I've seen 4 or 5 of them. It's just really weird.
Yeah.
I'm glad they do it, though. I mean, it's just you just can't be hanging out there forever in the lane.
And to Duckman's credit, she had Ramel back down for 5 seconds. She had a mismatch. She was able to work on her. McMahon shoots for 3, nothing but net.
It's a huge bucket for Rolling Meadows.
She's got 11 now.
Mustangs pushing this out to 13 with 5.5 left in the fourth.
Kiara McMahon, I think she's 3 for 4, 3 for 5 on her 3-point shots.
Yeah, she put up a real clunker early on and then came back and made 2 in a row that I can remember.
Frito kicks it out to Maher. Maher jab steps, dribbles left. Gives it up to Trausch. Trausch now with Duckman. Skip over to Maher. Maher looked inside. Kept her dribble though. Maher dribbles right. Kick out. No one home.
Don't touch it.
And they're going to say deflection.
Yeah.
It's going to remain Elk Grove ball. Maher thought she had a turnover.
Yeah, that was obvious from our vantage point that we had the best vantage point, but those are the ones that could go either way if the refs don't see it.
Yeah. 39-26. Under 5 to play here at Elk Grove High School.
I don't know if Elk Grove's lost their legs, but on offense it's just kind of a little stagnant. Not many screens being pushed.
It seems to be like get the ball, try and go one-on-one.
Yeah.
Burrito. And it's going to be a block. Could have almost called an off. Oh, it is going to be an offensive foul here on Ella Duckman.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know.
It was close. Could have gone either way.
It could have gone either way. Yeah, I agree.
It was either, in that scenario, it was either a foul on Duckman or no call.
Well, I don't think the Rolling Meadows girl got in front of her. I think it was just kind of like a 45-degree angle, but I guess it's still a foul.
Adriano uses a screen from Zielinski. Zielinski rolls, now has the mismatch with Mahers. Adriano, though, all the way to the rim. Zielinski offensive board. Second one goes and one. Olivia Zielinski really making her mark on this game. 20 points out of the 41.
That's crazy.
A chance to have half of her team's points here at the and one.
That is crazy. I'd be interested to know what she averages a night.
Yeah.
I mean, if the team's at 900, she's got to be at 300 at least.
Yeah. Second chance opportunity. And Ramel's going to go to the line for 2 free throws on the offensive board and then the offensive chance. 41-26, 15-point deficit here with 4.5 minutes to play. Abby Ramel, the sophomore for Rolling Meadows, shooting 2.
It's definitely quiet in here.
Yeah, there's nothing but not there for Ramel.
All right, so what do you got for Elk Grove now that it's gotten pretty far out there? I'd like to see a little more running right at the rim, especially in Ingmanson. I mean, you can get her out of the game pretty quickly.
Trausch grabs the defensive board, taking it herself. Spin move on Adriano, loses it for a second, gives it up. Duckman, Cherry, all alone underneath. Got it. The answer they needed for the Grants, Samantha Cherry.
Great play. Bench went nuts with that. This whole Elk Grove team's into it.
14 down, down 14 with 4 minutes. They're definitely not out of it, but they definitely got to come here, get a couple buckets, get a couple stops quick.
Well, Rolling Meadows has no fouls.
And Zielinski lays a tough-in bucket there.
Which I find extremely hard to believe the way they play defense. But
yeah, 4 fouls for the Grens. Maher gets it across half court, under 4 to play. Picks up her dribble, finds Duckman. Duckman dribbles left. Trying to get around Ramel, deflected towards Ferrito.
Got spread out here.
Gives it up towards Maher. Maher uses the screen from Cherry.
Duckman's getting elbows, shivs in the
Shot
back.
by Maher, no good. Ferrito, offensive board. Ferrito layup block. She's going to go to the line for 2.
That's a really bad call.
Yeah, that was it.
That's a really nice block.
Elk Grove bailed out another offensive possession. Chance, though, to make it back to 14 deficit.
No, I'm encouraged with this game.
Yeah.
Specifically that they have a lot of their starters on the bench.
Yeah.
Due to injury.
And or hurt. Yeah, exactly. Ferrito off the side iron. 0 for 1. Got another opportunity, though. That is Rolling Meadows' first foul, and now they will use their first timeout of the game. Up by 16, 3.5 to play. When we get back here, back into action, Ferrito will have one more shot at a free throw.
You might see Rolling Meadows just open up the bench a little bit. I know it's a little early. I'm always a fan of that. We'll see what they come out with.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think there's only 4 players on this Meadows team that haven't seen the floor yet.
Yeah.
I want to say everyone else has gotten some time. They're similar to Elk Grove. They have a shorter roster. I mean,
they do.
Not like
They
crazy small per se. There's still about 12 to 15 girls on this squad. But
well, I think Elk Grove's missing 3, and we only start with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12. Yeah. So, I don't know. I talked to Coach Moore and Linfors before the game, and they're like, God, the injury bug's just killing us. They can't get a consistent lineup, and that's really hard, especially with a younger team. But they got to be happy with this one, and nobody likes a moral victory, but this has been pretty legit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, down by 16, still 3 minutes to play. You could say, let's say, Rolling Meadows ends up winning by 20 or 24. They dress up the score per se, but Elk Grove has been in this game the entire way.
They have. They absolutely have.
We're sitting here 3 minutes and a half left, down by 16.
I mean, if you had a Elk Grove 8-0 run and not a Rolling Meadows 8-0 run, there's your game right there, you know?
Frito shooting her second on the 2. And off the back iron, Frito, offensive board, goes up with it and misses it.
It's a great
Adriano, defensive board, taking her time, bringing it up.
And the Rolling Meadows coach will talk tomorrow about boxing out the shooter.
Yeah.
It was like lesson number 1.
Inside, Romanchi has it. Romanchi gives it up to Adriano.
I can't imagine they're looking for anything quick here.
Ramel. Yeah, it's either an open layup or you save it. Romanchi gives it up. It's now with Ramel. They're trying to get the ball into Zielinski. The only person that hasn't touched it so far on this possession, McMahon. Step back jumper, falls through. Kiara McMahon gets her 13th point of the game.
She's a really gritty little player.
She can shoot
I like
it.
her game, for sure.
Farito gives it up to Duckman. Maher inside now, wanted it. Instead it goes to Cherry, forces it past to Troush. She comes up with it. Ariana Troush, spin move on Romanchi. Good little move. Finishes with the bucket.
Greatest part about that bucket is her head was under the rim when she took it. That is not an easy shot.
No. McMahon had an open 3, instead pulls it back out, and it's a foul. Maher kind of slapped her a little bit.
Yeah, she got it with a couple fingers, just trying for a steal.
46-30, 2 minutes, 14 seconds left to play. Maher, her second foul. It will be the team's 5th, so we'll see if Kiara McMahon will go shoot the 2 free throws here. I assume.
I think so.
So,
right?
They're lining up. Oh, now they're going towards it.
Yeah, so Rolling Meadows in the bonus.
For the rest of the way.
Elk Grove's not even close.
Meadows, 1 personal foul.
Yeah, Rolling Meadows supposedly has 1 foul.
But to be fair, it has been the other way around most of the quarters.
It has. And Rolling Meadows not looking to make steals or stuff. They're just going to play hard defense. So it makes kind of sense.
Swishes the first one, makes
Miles
it a 17-point game. Miles will check in very quick. She doesn't know the horn went off, and now she checks in.
Well, Coach tapped her, and she started to kind of take her time, but the ball was just about to go into her team, to Rolling Meadows' hands.
Kiara McMahon, second shot here of the 2. And it is good as gold as the first. And a quick sub. Ingmundsson checks back in, the senior. This is a very senior-heavy squad for Rolling Meadows.
It
1,
is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll be interested to see them, watch them come down the stretch here as we get closer to conference and state playoffs.
Miles, layup, ribs around, falls through.
Want to press here.
48-32.
And I love
2 minutes left to go.
I love this by Coach Linfors. I mean, you're going to need this down the road. There you go.
Turnover, that's what doesn't do it every single time, but it does speed you up and create turnovers.
Absolutely. That's well done by Elk Grove.
Ella Trular checks in for Rolling Meadows. First time we're seeing her senior 5'3" guard. Miles. Dribbles left.
Take it.
Same jump shot. Oh, just off the marking. Moonson defensive board.
Just a little flat on that.
And Moonson gives it up to Trular inside. Zielinski trying to work on Troush. Kicks out. Cast for 3. Falls through. And a cast makes it a 19-point game.
Boy, she seems like she has more points than that.
Anna Cass, it says that's her 5th point.
I'm not buying that.
Maher.
That's a double dribble.
Yeah, it should have been. Didn't called. Duckman inside to Troush.
Coach Linfors just kind of looked away.
Troush goes up with the layup. No good. Ingmundsson defensive board. 1 minute to play. Got a stoppage. And a timeout by Rolling Meadows. See if they'll empty the bench here up by 19 with a minute left to play.
Well, whoever had the ball for Rolling Meadows was taking a beanline for a layup. And
Yeah,
I'm sure the
and
coach
it was
is
an
not what he
open
wanted,
layup.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need that when you're up by 19. Some players, whatever, they can't help themselves. They're a race car in the red, but you don't want to take that layup there. You want to back it out and finish the game off.
While we got a quick second, thank you to EGTV as always for delivering such great games and delivering such great broadcasts to the people watching all over. So thank you to everyone.
Yes, thank you very much. We appreciate it. This has been a very heavy basketball schedule.
Yeah.
And I, for one, applaud it.
Yeah, basketball, you can argue, is the best time of the year, and I for one, agree. Igmundsson gets the inbound. See if they'll try and keep it here for the whole minute.
Yeah, she was the one that wanted the layup, and that was not
Shular
going to go well.
takes this one off the face. Clara Cox gets back the steal. Troush tried to keep it, and it's going to be Rolling Meadows ball.
I love a full court press.
Yeah.
Just love it. Everybody's involved. Nobody's lazy. You gotta know what's going on. Keeps you in the play.
Igmundsson saves another
turnover.
turnover. Igmundsson goes all the way to the rim, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Ariana Troush.
If I'm the Rolling Meadows coach, Igmundsson is sitting. I mean, there's just no reason for it. Right?
Yeah.
None whatsoever. That's just a personal pad stat, in my opinion.
2 for Igmundsson. First one falls through. 20-point lead now.
Elk Grove played a great game today. You would never know it by the score, but you're going up against a monster in the state of Illinois. And they did all of their part. Every single person that hit the floor today for Elk Grove gave it their 100%. And it's just great to watch.
Everyone, I want to say, too, got on the scorers book as well.
Yeah. That's
Like
not easy to do.
No. Miles has the top of the key after the 2 free throws by Igmundsson. Miles, layup, no good.
Miles had a great second half scoring.
And Ramel, defensive board. Igmundsson dribbles through, gives it up, gives it right back. Igmundsson, layup, good. 55-32. And Maher's going to bring it up. 10 seconds left to play. Maher was going to want another shot. Cherry gets it. Throws it all the way out and throws it to the referee. He catches
Straight
it.
to the ref.
5 seconds left to play. That's going to do it here. We'll see if Rolling Meadows gets another shot.
If they
I
put
hope
up
not,
another
though.
shot and I'm Elk Grove, they'd be going to the line.
Elk Grove still showing the full press here. Got to have to go the length of the court. Igmundsson delivers, and she will just dribble it out.
That's an impressive game by Elk Grove Grenadiers. I'm happy for everybody on that team, the coaching staff, because they really showed something against a really, really, really good team in the Rolling Meadows Mustangs.
55-32 is our final score. Definitely does not seem to be what that score was because Elk Grove was in it for all the way until 4 minutes left to go into the ball game.
I mean, their first 3 quarters, they were with them the whole time.
Yeah. We thank you for joining us. We know there's a lot of other stuff going on, especially with the snow. So safe travels these next couple days with however much snow we get.
Yep.
He's John Walls. I'm Chris Randall. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.